Crazy Crab in the house, and today gonna check out some negative comments that I've gotten over the last 6 months of running the channel. They're just gonna pop up at random. We'll go ahead and take a look, and I'll give my thoughts on these comments. So here we go. Comment number 1, Michael Calvert. This video bored me so bad. The crab thing is just awful. You look desperate for attention. Just stop making boring ass videos. Got to number 8 and was nearly falling asleep. Never again. Okay, Michael, first off, thank you so much for engaging on the channel and giving me your take on the video. It's much appreciated. I mean that honestly. It seems that you may not know how to do a few things on YouTube since you fell asleep, got all the way to number 8. So I'm going to help you out, buddy. Here's a few features of YouTube that could really help you out in the future. Okay, let's just jump over here real quick. As you can see, once a video is playing, there's this little icon. It looks like 2 little straight lines next to each other. What that will do, if you click on it with the left side of your mouse, very important, it will actually pause it. And then if you look over here to your right, you will see several other videos that you can click on. And when you do that, the new video that you click on will play instead of mine or whichever video is boring you to death. I do not want you to die, Michael. There's also this very useful search bar. You could type whatever you want into here, click the magnifying glass, and that will bring up many more videos, and they will not be hopefully boring ass videos that you're watching without any idea how to stop it, any idea what to do about it. So this can be really helpful for you, Michael. And also, if all else fails, there's these two kind of things. They're connected to your body. They're like kind of pegs. We call them legs. And they can be used to transport yourself away from the screen that you're watching as well. So you have that option to physically get away from the video. So Michael, lots of ways to keep this kind of thing from happening again in the future. Comment number 2 comes from NWO4Life07. This video is awful. Thank you so much for commenting. And I did look up the word awful just to see, what you meant by that. And obviously I see clearly you must have been using the archaic version. Inspiring, reverential, wonder, or fear. Synonyms: awe-inspiring, awesome, impressive. Thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate you. It's people like you that keep me going, that keep me believing that people like my videos, and you keep me motivated to make more. So thank you so much, NWO4Life, for your comment. It really means so much. Let's move on. Comment number 3 comes from B. It's a really original name, by the way, just simply B. So Mr. B says, in other words, you just didn't like The Last Jedi and can't suffer anyone who disagrees with you. Bam, you nailed it, buddy. You nailed it. No, in reality, though, Mr. B, or Miss B, Mrs. B, I apologize, Disney. But yeah, realistically, the struggle that we have as haters of The Last Jedi is much deeper than that. And realistically, anyone who likes or loves The Last Jedi, although yes, it can be hard to understand why, nevertheless, everyone has the right to their opinion and to like a movie, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I apologize if I ever insinuate the opposite. I'm not perfect, and I sometimes might make it out that it's not okay if you like the movie. That's just ridiculous. Of course it's okay. Thank you so much for commenting, B. Comment number 4 comes from Time Limey. Yeah, great. Let's kill Star Wars so we can get endless superhero movies. Well done, internet. Sigh. All I can say, I get what you're saying, but honestly, if the Star Wars we're going to continue to get is the Star Wars we've been getting, then I would rather have no Star Wars. And we're not just going to get superhero movies. There's other science fiction movies as well. And so my hope is that Star Wars gets back on track and we start getting decent movies. I know they'll never be great again, but we can get decent movies again that I can enjoy. I'll be a happy camper. And I think step 1 to getting there is removing good old Kathy. Let's just move on to comment number 5. Not everyone who likes the movie uses the sexist argument, just like not everyone who hates the movie is afraid of change. You're just perpetuating the irrational extreme of a side of the spectrum. Videos like this continue to make the Star Wars fan base stupid. Lexington Steele, let me first of all say I can't even disagree with you, and I apologize. I realize not everyone who likes the movie uses the sexist argument. Not everyone who likes the movie, tries to defend the movie, calls us who don't like it sexist. Not everyone calls us racist. But it's very common, especially with the big million sub YouTubers and some of the media and all that. And it really hurts. Those words should not be used lightly. You shouldn't just call someone a racist or a sexist unless you have some hard evidence. And that's what really pisses us off. But you were right what you said, Lexington Steele, and I apologize for coming across in the video that you watched as thinking that everyone who likes the movie thinks we're a bunch of sexist and racist. That's not true. You're right, and I apologize. Thank you for commenting. Love you very much. Let's move on. Comment number 6. Felix Haas. A virtue signaling red crab man with deep-seated white guilt issues? He claims that it would be right for someone to murder him if he were to say we need less black people in the NBA, indicating that he believes that Ryan Johnson should be killed for making his racist statement. Well, maybe not if the red crab man is actually a racist too, and not the egalitarian that he pretends to be. The internet doesn't get much weirder than this, folks. Much appreciated, Felix, for commenting. Really do appreciate that. And thank you so much. But first of all, I need to clarify. When I said I'd be killed, he's referring to a video where I said if I was to say we need less black people in the NBA, I'd be killed, rightfully so. That is an expression that means I'd be extremely heavily criticized. Expression that I've heard in sports, politics, in my experience. I apologize for the confusion. Obviously, you took that completely literally. And no, I do not think Ryan Johnson should be killed. That's absurd. I don't like him. I don't like him as a director, but I don't think he should be killed. And I don't think anyone should be killed just because they say a racist comment. Didn't mean that literally, so I apologize for the confusion. Also, if you took out of that video that I'm racist, that's unfortunate. You have the right to your opinion. I don't think I have white guilt issues. I'm actually not white. But anyway, thank you again for engaging on the channel. Really appreciate you. Now, if you could do me one favor, Felix, if you can just go ahead and print out the comment that you made towards me, print that out and take the paper that you printed out on and just roll it up. And if you could just roll it up, you probably want to roll it really tight for the next step. Comment number 7, Nicolas Cage, 6 days ago. If you're so sensitive or sensitive, as he says, of someone having a different opinion than you, you might want to shove a knife down your throat. Nicolas Cage, first off, I love your movies, bro. National Treasure, Face Off, Con Air, The Family Man, 8mm. There is just so many. Was it Trouble in Paradise? I think it was a hilarious movie. Now, Left Behind from 2014, that was trash. That was trash. I don't know why you decided to be in that movie, but not your fault. As far as your comment, that probably would not be my first choice to end my life if it came to that. It sounds really painful, shoving a knife down my throat. I appreciate the advice, but no, I don't think I would do it that way. I'd probably do it a different way. But thank you so much for engaging in the channel. Again, your comments, all y'all comments help so much. Thank you, Nicolas Cage. Love your movies. Look forward to your next movie. I followed your career for a long time. So let's just move on. So let's go to number 8. Only got a couple more. This one comes from Petrov DD. What a piece of tross, you loser. Nothing wrong with your mama jokes. I did yours last night. Okay, Petrov DD. Thank you so much for your comments and your opinions. Highly, highly appreciated. And best of luck with my mom. I hope everything works out with you two. And, you know, your comments are appreciated. I'll take all that into consideration. I do not want to be a piece of tross at all. And let's just do one more comment and we'll head out, you know. And appreciate again everyone's comments. You guys are all very helpful in helping out my channel. So let's just bring up the last comment. It comes from 31 Alpha. I actually loved The Last Jedi even more than the originals. Dude, fuck you, you motherfucking asshole.